Point races the world's first steeplechase in O'Gorman Monday at 8:30 here on RTE1. Now though, it's Shortland Street.
If my wife hadn't shown up at the church, life would be a whole lot easier. Does anyone want another drink?
Did you know that?
If this thing is gonna work, then we need honesty and we need openness.
What the hell am I doing listening to this?
Hey, Maxwell. Maxwell!
Triage is filling up. Let's pick up the pace, please.
Morning to you too. I waited an hour at your place last night before I gave up and went home.
Not now, Tracy.
Could you at least tell me where you went and why you went?
I needed a break from the Spanish Inquisition.
As I said to you last night, all I want is for us to be honest.
And as I said 10 seconds ago, not now. Morning, Tanya.
Hi. Can you chat some paracetamol for my lady, please?
Better still, come and take a look at her.
You've got nothing better to do? Anything to avoid talking to me, eh?
How are you this morning?
Bloody marvellous, actually. No hangover.
Imagine feeling this good every morning. It's possible, you know. These are the different rehab facilities in the area.
No flies on you, eh, love?
This one sounds great.
Nah, Mickey Mouse Mob. I tried them a few years back.
I didn't realise you'd been to any centres. I thought you said you stayed on the wagon and then you came out of prison.
I tried rehab a few times before my wife scarpered. If I've got you, do I need these places?
I'll give you tons of moral support, but I can't treat you.
Job for experts, eh?
Yeah, if you want to succeed.
More than anything. But I can't afford any more time off. I owe a bit of money around town.
I'm sure they'll give you a bit of breathing space.
No chance. Not these guys.
How much to clear your debt?
Too much.
No, tell me.
$1,000 to do it.
Okay, let me do some more research and I'll see if there's a way you can work and get the help you need. You're doing really well. And if you feel the bar calling to you, then do something else. Read a book, take a walk, or better still, give me a call.
Thanks, love.
He was in here last night looking for you.
And?
And I calmed him down.
And suddenly you're best buddies?
Of course not, but I think Mr. Hughes turned a corner last night. He was actually in tears. And then he came back to our house and we had a cup of tea.
Oh, hold up. He was at our place?
Yes.
He knows where I live.
Actually, Idaho, this wasn't about you, it was about me. And how I'm going to help him turn his life around and get off the bottle.
Have you forgotten? If it wasn't for that maggot, you'd still have your mum?
Of course I haven't forgotten, but think about it. He turns up after all these years at Shortland Street as my patient. Is that coincidence?
Don't tell me you think it's fate. Get real, Morgan. The universe didn't spew him out. He got tanked and crashed his car.
It doesn't matter how he got here. The point is he did.
And I'm still not getting you.
Maybe if I can help him then, just maybe, my mum didn't die for nothing. So you think it sounds stupid, but you know what? I don't care.
We should be flat out in the middle of winter, but we're not. Now, I'm certain that by providing transport for our patients, we will get our numbers back up.
Brooke, the PCC, your arthritis and rheumatics people aren't fronting.
Numbers have been down all winter, but as I was just telling Callum, a dedicated PCC car will fix that problem.
And keep the bean counters happy.
And as an added bonus, your patients will get seen.
And you've persuaded this Devlin prince to donate a car, fully funded, no strings attached.
Just his logo on the doors.
Sounds too good to be true.
Is that a yes?
If I can't find any flies in the ointment. Look, I'm tied up this afternoon. Could you write this up by midday?
Oh, that doesn't give us much time.
No, it's okay. I'm on top of it. Shall I drop by your office by 12?
Excellent. Look, I'm late, but congrats, Sarah. And if this stacks up, it's excellent for our patients and a brilliant piece of marketing.
Yeah, quite a coup.
Yeah, it's too bad you didn't think of it yourself, eh, Brooke?
Tea's hot.
Dare I ask?
That obvious, huh? Maxwell.
Let me guess. He's secretly married. I was just joking.
He's not married now. Or maybe he is. I don't know. He won't tell me anything.
Well, maybe it was a train wreck and it's just too horrible to think about.
Well, why not just say so? I'm beginning to wonder what else there is I don't know.
Can't take the cop out of a nurse.
I don't think it's so much to ask. Shanti, is the man I'm currently sleeping with married, divorced, separated, or other?
It would be a basic courtesy for him to let you know, yes.
Yeah, you think?
But if there's one thing that I've learnt from being with Scotty, it's that you can't force these things. And I know it's hard. My family's always been so tight, no room for secrets. And when I first met Scotty, it was like...
What, no trespassing signs everywhere?
He'll let you know when he's ready. He just needs time.
Are you sure he's not right for your support group?
Ours is for people who've been through a rehab facility.
Then he's more than qualified. Apparently he's done stints in just about all of them.
And he's still drinking. He needs more than a support group, I'm afraid. He needs to go through the treatment process again and to succeed this time.
And he really wants to.
The hardest thing for an alcoholic is stepping through those doors, especially if they've been there before. And Morgan, they have to really want it for themselves. If they're doing it for someone else, they're only going to fail.
Someone you know?
Well, who doesn't know an alcoholic? Higher ground. It's 4.5 months residential. It has a very high success rate.
The thing is, he's got these debts.
Well, higher ground can have those deferred, but he'll have to detox first. It takes 2 weeks.
He'll really need to clear his debts first.
Well, it sounds like he needs treatment now. Has he got any friends left? Maybe they'll help.
Or maybe I can.
I think I may have blown it.
Hey, how?
Overexcitement. We have the car. Now we just need it to drive itself.
Huh?
I missed the obvious, TK. Who's going to ferry these patients around? And are they going to do it for free? I don't think so. Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to tell Brooke I'm a flake who can't even get a simple proposal right.
What about volunteers?
No, they'd have to be screened. It would all get too complicated.
And can't you talk to your boyfriend at the car yard, see if he'll cough up for a driver's wages?
As well as the car itself, on-road cost and maintenance. I'd be pushing it, don't you think?
Well, you saw how psyched Callum was about the whole thing. Maybe he'll agree to subsidise it.
Yeah, with all of the pots of money going spare around this place.
You're upping patient throughput. That's got to be worth investing in.
Yeah, maybe.
Definitely. What a genius idea, honey. And it still is, so get in there and sell it.
Who's leaving now?
Actually, this is for Bartholomew Hughes.
As in?
Yeah, as in.
The chap who was in here last night. The chap who...
He needs help. And I found this fantastic rehab program, but he needs some financial help.
Another wedding present?
Fundraiser for a former patient.
Bartholomew Hughes, it's so he can go to rehab.
I'm sorry, but why on earth would you...
Obviously has your reasons, Scotty.
He wants to turn his life around, but he can't do it by himself.
Good on you, Morgan. I think it's a wonderful, selfless thing that you're doing.
As long as you do it on your own time and not the hospital's.
Don't you worry about him.
Yeah, you do what you have to do. Thank you.
There you are. Centre stage. Now, what else can I do to help?
She's what?
I know. She'll have better luck trying to dry out like Topol.
Why would she even want to give the guy the time of day?
Because she's gullible. He told her he's sick of antibody and she bought it. And there's a whole bunch of cosmic crap about doing it for her mum. Exactly. Plot. Lost it fully.
Don't say that. She's just too kind-hearted for her own good.
I know. But you wait. That alky creep will take the money and run.
What money?
He's got all this bad debt that needs paying. Or so he says.
And she's going to shell out for it?
No. She's putting her hand out on his behalf, rattling her tin all around the hospital.
This is not good.
Like I'm saying.
Maxwell, can I steal you for a second? I need you to look at the ulnar fracture in cubicle 2, but if you're busy, I can get TK to do it when he's done.
No, on the fracture, I can do that.
No, I could send them to see an orthopod, or I could put a cast on it and book them into outpatients. What do you reckon?
Plaster and follow-up.
Cool. Must bring out the sculptor in me.
Well, consider yourself commissioned.
Looks like the boss and his girlfriend have made up.
Huh?
Last night, when Maxwell mentioned the wife, Tracy looked like she'd seen a ghost. Or just found out about one. It was all claws out this morning, and they seem sweet now. TK, aren't you even a little bit interested?
To be honest, not really.
This morning there was no catch, no strings attached.
It still is a really good, really solid initiative. It's just that we do need a driver.
How could you overlook something as basic as that?
We'll probably make the expense of the wages back from the increased patient throughput, and we will have scored really big brownie points with the DHB. If you look at it from that point of view, it's a bargain.
Sarah, I'm not a magician. I can't just pluck the money out of thin air.
What about other departments? Surely there's something stashed somewhere.
You want me to rob from Peter to pay Paul?
Just for now, the PCC will pay them back next lolly scramble.
The HODs would riot.
Okay. Plan B.
Which is?
We get a volunteer to drive the car.
You want random retirees ferrying vulnerable patients. We'd have to vet them and insure them. It's all cost.
You're actually going to turn down a free car?
Except it's not free, is it? By the sounds of it, it's more trouble than it's worth.
The raffle would be good, but we'd need something to offer as a prize.
We could ask one of the local butchers to donate a meat pack. And what about a sausage sizzle? Ben, you'd help us out, wouldn't you?
Not man the hot plate.
Chop onions, whatever suits.
I might be able to be persuaded. What's all this in aid of?
We're fundraising. It's for a really good cause.
Is it?
Yes. You don't have to say it. You think I'm nuts wanting to help Hughes.
You can't trust the guy. He's a slime.
He's sick. He has a disease.
Morgan, if you think this is going to help you get over losing your mum, you're wrong. Trust me, you don't.
Trust you? Are you kidding me?
What did I do?
You lied and you pretended and you let me empathise with you when I thought your mum had died. When I thought we had something in common, but the whole time...
Well, you have to understand why I had to do that.
But I don't understand why you let me spill my heart out to you. Actually, no, I do. It was to get me in bed.
How the hell do we go from
So I'd
Hughes?
appreciate it if you just let me deal with my stuff, my way.
Wait. I am truly sorry that I hurt you back then. But ever since we've met, I've only ever wanted to protect you. I still do. That's all.
Everything all right?
Yeah, of course.
You'd love to know what's going on there.
It's a bottom problem. Why would you want to know about that?
Hello? Between you and Maxwell?
Oh, that would be their business, wouldn't it? Mum, you shouldn't have. Have you ever seen a bigger bouquet? Tracy? Well, don't keep us in suspense. Who sent them?
As if we need to ask.
Right. Problem? Plane tickets to Melbourne.
Wow. Flowers and a trip across the ditch.
Looks like someone's feeling guilty.
Tanya, don't be so negative. Goodness. She was a little ungrateful, don't you think?
We should have sent a lead balloon.
It would have been cheaper.
This is why I should be the person dealing with new initiatives. There is a reason that I'm HOD, Sarah.
But the car has always been my project.
Because you wouldn't let me near it.
Well, it's not my fault that Devlin Prince preferred to deal with me.
Oh, and what a pair you two made. No one thought about a driver.
Callum turned you down.
Yes. Hopefully now you will see that managing Callum is my job and not yours.
Managing?
I am sorry I stuffed up, all right? But I have a clinic. I'll see you later.
Out of curiosity, how would you have handled it differently?
I'd have thought about it to start with.
Oh, the master strategist, eh?
I know I could have talked Callum into it if I'd been given a chance.
Oh, I'm sure you could have.
That's a primo bunch of flowers.
They are lovely and totally unnecessary. So is the trip to Melbourne.
Oh, come on. The trams, the little lanes, the flash hotels. It'll be great.
You know what would be greater? Communicating.
Oh, here we go again. Look, can't we just forget about each other's past, go to Melbourne, and start history of our own.
Oh, Tracy wants to talk. I know. Let's distract the silly girl with a couple of days across the ditch. Sorry, I can't.
Look, we have air tickets, we have a hotel booked. What is your problem?
Sorry, I've got plans, and this is a stupid amount of flour.
The high ground sounds bloody amazing, but detox. I told you, I gotta settle my debts or else.
It's okay. I'm hoping your debts are going to be taken care of. In fact, we're some of the way there already. I reckon there's close to 100, 150 in there.
Did you rob a bank?
I've started a collection. Plus, we're going to raffle off a meat pack and do a sausage sizzle.
Jeez, a handy before afternoon tea.
It's amazing, isn't it? All those people behind you.
I've never struck anything like it. But there's still a long way to go yet.
Well, don't worry, I'll get the rest of the cash. I won't stop until I do, but you have to promise me you'll see it through.
I will.
I mean it. You're doing this for yourself, not for me, but if you blow it, I'll be devastated.
Hey, settle. I promise. Cross my heart.
Can't win. Today, I sent her too many flowers, offered her a weekend to Melbourne.
Ooh, the big guns.
But she'd rather stay in Ferndale interrogating me about my ex.
Isn't it normal to want to know the score?
Is it? I mean, if it's done and dusted, what does it matter?
You're not curious about her past?
I never got a chance to be. She's already spilled her guts about her last relationship, obviously expecting me to return the favour.
Bro, all she's trying to do is get close to you. What's wrong with that?
Oh, great. I choose a snag to unburden to.
Oh, nah. Bro, if I were you, I'd forget about the trips and flowers, okay? All she wants is conversation.
Yup. Snag.
I'm not unsympathetic, but the statistics aren't encouraging. 9 out of 10 alcoholics don't make it through rehab.
That means 1 in 10 do.
That's an optimistic take on it.
Mr. Hughes gave me his word and I believed him, but if you'd rather not, I understand.
No, I'll donate. But I hope for your sake that it's not a bad investment.
You know, I'm not putting her to that.
Please yourself. I'm doing just fine without you.
Wise up, Morgan. He's playing you like a fish. Hughes doesn't want your support. He wants what's in there.
And you'd know, wouldn't you?
Eh?
Have you forgotten that you still owe me money?
Fine. Tell me it's not going into that box and I'll get it for you this afternoon.
Actually, it's mine. And if I want to donate it to a good cause, then I will.
I'll get it for you on my break. And I'm really sorry for the inconvenience.
Aside from the benefit to patients and clinic numbers, you'd also get a publicity machine, all for the cost of a part-time driver.
Hey, where's your sling?
I took it off.
You've been cleared to take it off?
Yes. Callum, I'm fine. Can we just get back to business?
All right. How would you feel if I siphoned off PCC money to other departments?
If there was a compelling enough argument, I could be talked around.
Then you are more selfless than the other HODs.
You don't know until you ask them. Call a meeting. We can sell it.
I know exactly what they'd say. Pull the other one.
I thought we were trying to grow the PCC. Or was that all just talk?
Damn, you're cute when you get that fire in your eyes.
Thank you. But can we please keep this professional?
All right, look. You can put up a million arguments, but it's still a difficult situation.
Wait a minute. Are you passing because you can't find a couple of grand? Or because you think people's tongues will wag?
That's a consideration, yes.
The money wouldn't be for my sake. It would be for the PCC.
The other HODs mightn't see the difference.
Here's the answer, then. This was Sarah's initiative. She got it off the ground.
True.
Well, they can't accuse you of favouritism if I wasn't involved, can they?
Your mother's gonna love me.
I think she's already pretty much your #1 fan.
This sausage sizzle she's trying to set up. I've got a mate from the gym whose cousin's a butcher. Said he'd swing us a deal.
Great. Why is she trying to set up a sausage sizzle?
Oh, some patient they're trying to help out. Her and Morgan.
Oh, good on them.
So, when'd you knock off?
It's my last break. Almost done.
And any plans for tonight?
Probably just some tally and an early night, I think.
G'day. Yeah. Might do the same.
Here's where you're hiding.
Not hiding, I'm just getting some air.
Okay, here goes. We were young, we were hot for each other, we got carried away, we got married. It turned out to be a very bad idea, so we got divorced. End of that story, and beginning of this one. Is that all right?
Is she here or is she in Hong Kong?
She's here, but I'll only see her at gunpoint.
And that's it.
That's it.
An ugly divorce. Why was that so hard to tell me?
Well, there's ugly and then there's ugly.
So there's nothing else? There's no protection orders, no ongoing court battles?
Absolutely nothing. So can we consider this discussed and move on?
Sure. And thank you for meeting me halfway.
400 now, eh? What are you, girl, the Royal Mint?
We've got the meat raffle started, plus someone donated 200.
More money than sense, eh?
This person believes in you, Bart.
Hard to credit the kindness of some people.
And here's the best bit. I'm waiting on a call from Detox, but they think they'll have a spare bed available in the next couple of days, maybe sooner.
Eh? But we're still a bit short. Nothing less than $1,000 will cut it.
I promised I'd get the rest of the money, and I will.
You're too good. I still can't believe you're doing this for me.
You'll need to pack a suitcase, enough for 2 weeks.
Of course.
And when it's time to go, I'll come with you.
You've done so much for me already. You don't have to hold my hand, love.
I want to. Helping you out, it means a lot to me.
I gotta tell you, I'm buggered if I know how I found a guardian angel.
This could be them confirming.
Brilliant.
Morgan speaking. Oh, hi. How did we go? Now? That's excellent news. Sorry, ask for who? And he only needs to bring clothing and toiletries and stuff like that. No, that's great. Well,
Fresh from the MasterChef kitchen, Yvonne Keating drops in for Saturday Night with Miriam tomorrow at 9:45, ahead of the first in a brand new series of Celebrity MasterChef, beginning Sunday at 9:30 here on RTE1.